finally a good sleep. I'm so incredibly tired. Haven't slept in ages. Right. Better get back to work. Sorry, Diana. Huh? Diana, huh?
Yes, that's what I told her. No, really. I think, yes. No.
Huh? I'm sure that when two women talk on the phone, it's more a ritual than a conversation. Sooner or later, I'll conduct a study on this phenomenon. Hello? This is Martin Mystère.
Hello? So?
I was looking at the list of names on my mobile, and I found your number. I know we've already met, but I was wondering if it was worth keeping your number, since I have virtually no contact with you. What do you think?
Martin, you surprise me, really.
Why?
We've been through a hell of a lot together, and now you tell me you want to erase my name from your phone.
I admit this is a long-distance thing, as we both have our separate lives, but occasionally our paths do cross. Destiny has brought us together.
Indirectly, perhaps the link between my life and your adventures is a little more direct than you think. Just think about it.
Right, okay. But when is there going to be a happy ending? If our destiny is linked, why can't my destiny be a little less uphill and tortuous than yours, which is straightforward and downhill?
Martin, really, you don't realize what you are saying. Whenever you're in trouble, I'm here, thinking about your future and what will happen to you. You can't say you want an easier life. Otherwise, what are we going to do? I could become a comedy writer. And you? Who knows what will happen to you? Don't you agree?
Actually, what you're saying is right. Give me some time to think about it.
Yes, think about it. But I think you're a bit busy right now.
Exactly. Another tortuous road ahead.
Oh no, my dear friend. It doesn't always depend on me.
Indirectly, it does.
I think that's enough for now. You better get back to your job, and I to mine.
Okay, I'll be on my way. I'm sure we'll meet again.
You're too right. Goodbye, and good luck.
Thanks, and the same to you.
Yes?
Perhaps, would it be possible, how about a nice relaxing story next time? Not too much stress.
Goodbye.
Yes, right. Goodbye. I only wanted to ask you a few questions.
Yes, go ahead.
Could I have your medallion, please?
I'm sorry. I understand that it belongs to the police, and you're very kind to me. In films, the police never are. But I can't give it to you without a very good reason. No, I really can't.
I understand. Thanks for the information.
It's been a pleasure. I hope you discover the truth.
Eulenberg had left them for you.
He managed to find them. My favourite roses. Extremely rare.
I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to bring them.
That's okay.
Erica.
I understand. I know what you want. The medallion. Yes, I'd better give it to you. And I hope you find the link with the murder. The professor didn't deserve that.
I'll do my best. And I'll bring the medallion back. It's a promise, Erica.
Thank you.
Eulenberg had left them for you.
He managed to find them. My favourite roses. Extremely rare.
I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to bring them.
That's okay.
Erica.
I understand. I know what you want. The medallion. Yes, I'd better give it to you. And I hope you find the link with the murder. The professor didn't deserve that.
I'll do my best. And I'll bring the medallion back. It's a promise, Erica.
Thank you.
This medallion is suspicious. I'm sure Professor Alexander will have some answers. All I need is a shirt and the right pair of trousers, and I'm off to Mexico again. This time the professor will have lots to tell me. Sooner or later, Professor Alexander will have to explain how to find a shorter, less dangerous route, and with mosquitoes slightly smaller than young eagles. Let's hope Diana doesn't get upset about my sudden trip. Professor Alexander! Hey, Professor! Hey! I hope he's around. I hope I haven't come all this way for nothing.
You again. I haven't seen you for days. And I was beginning to think I'd got rid of you. And here you are again.
Professor! Professor, listen to me. It's important. This medallion, I'm sure you know what this is. It belonged to Professor Eulenberg.
Where did you find it?
It was...
It doesn't matter. Professor Eulenberg would agree. You're very stubborn. I think this is the reason I can trust you. Besides, I know everything. I know Eulenberg has been killed. I know you're investigating.
Huh?
Professor Eulenberg and I were both working at MIT. We were very good friends. We studied texts on ancient civilizations together. During one of these projects, while we were looking closely at some pre-Columbian parchments, we made some unique discoveries.
Huh?
We were young dreamers, stubborn and naive. Ha! The ancient civilization that rules these lands had no fear of death because they understood its essence. They believed that life and death were connected.
Well, many other civilizations had similar beliefs and had no fear of death.
Listen to me. I'm not talking about religion, cults.
What do you mean?
We learned a lot during our research on Aztec civilizations and their rituals. We are concentrating on what the Aztec called I do, when a young man becomes of age. In 1978, a farmer found the remains of 2 columns. They were transferred to a museum in Mexico. And from one of these columns, we obtained photographs of hieroglyphics. Everything corresponded with our research. The writing told the story of a majestic temple, surrounded by jungle, of festivities lasting weeks, of a journey, a voyage between life and death, a journey to discover the limits of worldly phenomena, the evolution of the spirit.
What an amazing civilization.
Let me finish.
Sorry.
20 years later, more or less, we had evolved and reached our maturity too. But our dreams remained the same. We'd saved a bit of money, and we decided to organize an expedition. It wasn't easy getting round the jungle, looking for settlements. It was by sheer chance that we got to this place, where we suddenly saw an impressive construction, hidden in a place untouched by man for centuries.
What about the medallion?
During the installation of the archaeological site, in the eastern part of the temple, we found some precious objects, probably used in ceremonies that took place here in this hallowed place. The medallion you have is the key to 3 precious boxes that were found later, as well as the evidence we were looking for. The remains of an ancient rock structure called boat by the ancient people.
What do you mean?
The 3 boxes contained sculpted stones, cylinder-like rocks with rings and golden symbols. They had never been seen before. A mineral similar to quartz, of the same molecular density as a diamond, and with the same energy charge of an electricity power plant.
Amazing.
We found a link between the stones and the boat. When we came across a stone made of that mineral in the temple, we just couldn't believe what the old writings revealed.
What, Professor? What?
The secret of life. How the soul leaves the body. The boat and the stones were the clues to this journey. The journey this ancient population described.
Unbelievable.
Professor Eulenberg kept the boat in his laboratory, and for a few years, he tried to reconstruct the ruined parts of the structure in order to have something to base the story on, and where it corresponded with the ritual.
So, did you find anything?
About a year ago, Eulenberg called me at 3 o'clock in the morning, a very cold winter's morning. He was very excited. The boat had started to function. The journey described on these ancient stones was real.
You're kidding.
During the ceremony, the ancient Aztecs, who reached adulthood, managed to detach the soul from the body, to to achieve what they called the journey. Knowledge, awareness, and being alive was reached by understanding death. So in life, there would no longer be any fear of the passage into the unknown.
This is all incredible. Had Professor Eulenberg discovered all this?
Yes, and he was going beyond, way beyond. Once the boat was activated, it trapped and channeled the flight of the soul into a host body.
Another body? Eternal life?
That's right. At the risk of breaking the laws of nature, it violated the sanctity of life. I refused to help him with this project. It was sheer madness. However, Eulenberg and I decided to keep this secret. Unfortunately, someone must have found out the content of our research and all our results.
He must have killed the professor to gain eternal life.
That's very probable. Eulenberg was very anxious lately. Maybe he discovered something else about the boat. He might have felt threatened or in danger.
Where's the boat now?
It's hidden somewhere in Eulenberg's villa. I am sure it's still safe. Professor Mystère.
Yes.
This is one of the boxes we found. Eulenberg put the secret of the journey inside. Eulenberg was very eccentric. He knew that if he was killed, the access key to the boat would be in very safe hands.
The parcels I inadvertently sent.
Exactly. Take it. Now it is up to you to find out the rest.
Where are the other two parcels?
This one was delivered to my house. The other two will have reached safe destinations. It was a big responsibility holding on to a discovery as important as this.
Trust me.
Be very careful. You have to decide if you want to carry on looking or if you want to bury what we know. Right. Good. Let's get back to work now. Professor Mystère, while you are here, could you help me out before you leave? My assistants don't like this place. The usual stories about curses and jinxes and such like. I'm sure if I paid them more, they would change their mind.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
For a few years now, I've been working on how to open this door. The temple has never been violated. If you could only find a way in. You're good at this sort of thing, if I am not mistaken.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Professor! Look! I think I've activated some mechanism that opens the door to the temple.
Yes, but you've also closed off the only way out.
Right. I hope the Aztecs planned a second exit somewhere.
I sincerely hope so. But if this is a trap, then...
We're trapped.
It exists. It exists. A journey in the light of your existence. The knowledge of your reflected spirit. This is what the writing said. It's obvious. It was all about this place. The spirit reflected in the lake.
Everything around us is absolutely fantastic.
Here, hundreds of years ago, the cult of Aidu was very strong. Professor Mystère, you are in front of a very important place, where the ancient Aztecs worshipped. Here, hundreds of years ago, souls floated between life and death.
Professor,
In front of my eyes is one of the biggest historical discoveries ever.
Professor, sorry to interrupt.
Yes. We still have to...
Find a way of getting out of here.
You're perfectly right.
Or else, this discovery will become our grave.
Professor Mystère, what are you doing?
If it's true that souls exist, and that they can come out of the body and fly, I want to try. I might be able to contact someone, somehow.
You've gone completely mad. It cannot work. It could be dangerous. You have no idea what could happen.
Right. If you have a better idea, tell me.
No, I have no other solution.
We're miles from anywhere. We could be found in a week's time. Or in a month. Or never.
Let's try.
Well, if it works.
You forget. Eulenberg and I used to work together. Lie down in the boat. Close your eyes and relax.
Professor, the water in the boat is rising. It's freezing.
Please relax, Professor Mystère.
I feel something strange. I'm cold. My head is freezing. And I'm weak. My strength.
That's right.
I feel weaker. Weaker.
Try to think intensely about one place. Someone you would like to see. Have a good journey.